All right, everybody, it is time for our 5-minute room rescue and our 2-minute hotspot drill. Today's topics are going to be, let me get to it here, breaking down a big project and then your daily goals. So, with that being said, here we go. 5 minutes starts now. Okay. So when I talk about breaking down a big project, I am talking about everything from your kitchen counters to an entire room to your garage to pretty much anything. Anything can be broken down into little steps, little projects that are more manageable. Because when we look at a big project, like we'll just say, because I'm sitting in it now, the kitchen. I want to reorganize and deep clean my kitchen. Well, that's a pretty overwhelming statement to make. That's a big deal. It's not going to get done in one day, no matter how much I want it to get done in one day. I guarantee you it cannot get done in one day. I've tried. So you need to break a project down into more manageable steps. Figure out approximately how much time, 15 to 17 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes that you want to spend working, or as long as that's where you want to be for the day. Figure out, by looking, maybe you want to declutter one side of the counter, or you want to declutter one cabinet, or you want to go through your drinking glasses. You want to go through your clothes, or even clothes is a big one. So you go through your shirts or just button-up shirts. You break it down into smaller pieces that are manageable. Yes, I realize this messes with our I want it done now thing, but it will help us with our I'm going to keep it done later thing. So we look at this small project. So because I talked to somebody about it today, keeping a dresser clear or clearing off a dresser. Instead of tackling the entire room, which is unmanageable and overwhelming, let's clear off the dresser top. And I will get in pretty soon here, one of these next couple days, about why a dresser top or a shelf top or a countertop is so important to keep clean. Well, that's more manageable. It might not even take you 15 minutes depending upon what is actually on the dresser. It could take you 5 minutes. Now, the whole thing is, I'm not saying, she had to get it totally clean, but she had to go through and decide what was meant to be on the dresser. So, for instance, on our dresser in our bedroom, we have 3 now models of Harley motorcycles, one for each bike, each model that one has had. We have the phone for in the bedroom, and we have, I think it's koosh ball. Those are all things that stay there. We used to have the antler heads there, but they kept rocking every time we opened up the dresser. So that all stays there. The dresser drawers are another one. Don't tackle every single one of your dresser drawers. One at a time. Maybe you do more than one a day. That's fine. Maybe it's one a day. You will get them done. But this makes it more manageable. You're putting your blinders on to what's left in the rest of the room. Because you're going to get to it, but you're not going to get to it right now. You're going to get to it later. Not meaning that it's not going to happen. It just means you're not getting to it right now. I mean, if your kid is 3 years old, you're not enrolling him in Harvard right now. That's a step that has to be taken and has to be taken in order. I'm really a big fan of going through the house and, like you go through the kitchen and you see things that belong in the bedroom. Well, get them in the bedroom. Things in the living room belong in the bedroom. Get them in the bedroom. making sure that you get everything into that room first. Have that be the small project, because then once you start organizing and decluttering and everything in the bedroom, everything that's supposed to be in the bedroom is there. But don't try and tackle the entire project. Don't try and tackle the entire bedroom. Don't even try and tackle your entire closet. You're going to focus on one specific item. You're going to get it done with your full attention, your full passion, and it'll be done right. Okay, that was our 5 minutes. So our 5 minutes are up. If you're going to continue on to the 2-minute hotspot drill, we will start that momentarily. The reason why I do them together is because I just find it makes it easier. I mean, not even so much for recording the podcast, but for even just doing it in real life. So here we go. All right, so now we're talking our daily goals. Daily goals are not something that is on your flight plan. It's not get up, get dressed. It's not swish and swipe. It's not stuff like that. It's calling the doctor. It's going and mailing your mail. It's sending out those birthday cards. It can be deep cleaning, like if you're prepping for a party, something you wouldn't normally be doing. Those are your daily goals, and maybe you're only working at part of that goal. Maybe there is multiple steps to achieving that goal. So you want to make sure that you've broken that goal down into little steps as well. It's just like a big project, a goal can be big. Obviously, if it's just making a phone call, well, you could still break that down. You need to get the phone number. You need to know what questions you're going to ask. You need to know what responses you need. If you're going to get the right responses from the right person, you need to make sure you have a piece of paper and a pen, so that way you can write down who you talk to, what time. So there are even steps for making a phone call. But, I mean, that's a one thing and done. Whereas prepping for a birthday party is not a one thing and done. It's a multiple things. So maybe today you figure out the theme. Maybe tomorrow you figure out the menu. Maybe the next day you figure out the guest list. Then the next day you figure out the grocery list. Then the next day, so it works one thing after another, but there's no way to accomplish that goal and have it be worthwhile all in one shot. You're going to miss a detail. You're going to miss something if you try something that big all in one shot. So break your goals up, figure out how you want to do it, and set them for 3, because 3 is manageable, because life does happen. So there you go for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.